Hello you lot, how's it going? Sorry if I'm out of focus, it's not working very well. Did you hear that rattle then when I started up the car? Bloody hell, the old exhaust is hitting. And you're probably thinking, what's this got to do with RC cars? Well, this really is just a test. It's just a test really. The reason I didn't... Police. The reason I didn't... always got to look over your shoulder and see, make sure there's no police about. When you're me. What was I saying? There was no video on the weekend just gone. Because I've had a bit of trouble with technology as always. My microphone. I like to have a microphone, blah blah blah. I won't explain it in great detail because you get bored. But it's not been working. I went out and filmed some footage for another channel, for my other channel, exploring the abandoned house and just exploring around some woods and other things and industrial estates and looking at some old cars. And there's a dreadful rattling, and I'm sure you lot have heard it. Some of you are subscribed to the other channel. The rattling is horrendous. And it's a brand new bloody microphone.
Copy, George. Copy.
I've got the CB on. And so, you know, after I'd filmed that and I'd planned to go out and I was going to go out with a friend and was going to have a good day on Sunday, sort of taking the nitros out and just have some fun. You know, I was going to film that. But I lost all the passion for it because I knew that the audio was going to be full of rattling. I just thought, I ain't going to film it, I just won't make a video. Because I don't know, I won't go in great detail because it's boring me trying to explain it away, but that's the reason there was no video on Saturday. But, the reason this is a bit of a test, it's now Monday evening, getting on for 6 o'clock. I've come here straight from work, I'll tell you where I am in a minute. I've got a nitro car in the back. And I bought a new microphone. Now this microphone is incredibly cheap for what it is. I won't say what it is yet because it might be crap, and if it is then I won't, we'll go into details. But the microphones I've been using have been Rode and they've been bloody expensive, what I would call them expensive. Over £100. And they've all been crap, they've all got this rattling issue. So I went to a shop and I bought a cheap, really cheap on-camera microphone. No battery included, just plugs into the little thing and that's what's on the camera now. That's what you're hearing me with. So it's a test. I come here from work, after work, I'm just going to blast the car around the field and see how it sounds and see how the microphone performs. So, sorry if it's not what you was expecting or what you want to see, but I'm testing. And when I get equipment that actually works, then I'll be happy. Anyway, I'll talk a bit more later on. Let's go and get the car out. There we go. I don't know why I still got a coat on the back of here. I've got a jumper and all with a picnic blanket. That's what that's all about. Anyway, we've got the old MP9. I thought I'd give that a bit of a blast around the field. It's a lovely day. Look where I am. I like it all under heat and blast around here. It's a nice park this. There's only one car here, but I can't see the people. Come here the other day and there was people sunbathing and things, and I blasted the Savage around a little bit. But I felt a bit bad because they were trying to sunbathe and read books and things, and I was blasting that around. But it's nice here. I mean, blast around here. A bit of a stony car park under some shade. So I do like it here. Right, let's get the old car going. I think it's still running a little bit rich. I might have put the wrong fuel in actually. I might have put 30% rather than 16. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I put 30 in it. Look at all the smoke. wonder if you can see that. I think I picked up the bottle of 30% rather than the 16. Of course, you've got to do the obligatory donuts in the dirt. Everybody does that. So I don't know what it's been like so far. I mean, I can't watch the footage back here. I mean, yeah, I can play it back on this camera, but the speaker's crap, you know, so I'm never gonna know. I can hear the rattling. There's no rattling that I can hear. I played a bit of footage back and there's no rattling, so that's a plus. But what the actual, I mean, for example, now I'm deliberately holding you. I'm in a different location. I'm on top of the hill now. I'll show you in a minute. But I'm deliberately holding the camera outside and there's a bit of wind. Now there's a dead kitten on this microphone. Whether it's picking up the wind or not, I hope not, because the stereo mic was bloody good at blocking out the wind, but it had the rattling. The video mic pro was crap at blocking out the wind, even with the foam and the dead cat, still picked up wind, and that had rattling. So hopefully, if this don't have rattling and it picks up wind, I mean, and it doesn't pick up the wind, and you know, the audio is good, nice and deep, well, not too deep, but you know, not tinny and horrible, we might be onto a winner, and I'll scrap the expensive ones and just might buy another one of these ones for the other camera, and we'll have two of these, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm holding you out in the wind at the minute, and hopefully it didn't pick any of that up. I'm just sitting on top of the hill now. You can see by that tree up there. Hopefully. It's not mega windy, but it's breezy. Hopefully it didn't pick it up, and it still picked me up all right. I'm just sitting on top of here. I've had a good play around with the car. The old car, the MP9, went well. The MP9, just stroke my cat a little bit. the MP9 was going well. I'm pretty pleased with that MP9. Bloody pleased with it. It's not a particularly RC related video, but it's a bit of a test, you know. So just bear with it, yeah. And, like I said, I've explained it all already, so I don't want to go over it again. Just thinking, you know, I know I'm getting another test. I'm holding it out in the wind while talking to the back of the microphone. Haha. Anyway, this is meant to be a church. It's meant to be a memorial church. What a horrible looking church. No disrespect, but what happened to building churches like they used to in the olden days? Why do they have to build them like look like a bloody house now, don't they? Why can't they build a church, you know, with the proper like big stone building with the big oh, what's it called? Oh, come on, how can I forget what it's called? Steeple, you know, and all that stuff made out of proper stone, and not make them. It's not right, is it? Eh? I never get that. When you're going down like a town. Oh, it's really windy now. That dead cat's nearly blowing away. I'm really hoping it's not picking up the wind. Really hoping. Come on, you lot. Fingers crossed for it. Well, you know by now. I'm going to post this video regardless of how it sounds. Yeah? Because then we'll all know that if it was a foul or a win. Hope it's a win, you know. Ain't always about the amount of money you spend, is it? I mean, I thought it was when it comes to microphones. You know, you spend good money, you get a good product, especially when you go with Rode. They're meant to be a good company. But it ain't the case. I mean, I don't know how people use them. You see people that use their video mics, shotgun ones. You know, they vlog. I hate that word, but they do that with it, don't they? They walk around the streets, and there's exploring with Josh. I didn't realise it, but he uses one of those microphones as well. And his one doesn't rattle, but all three of mine have rattled. And the stereo, I don't understand. All come out of the box rattling. Anyway, that was off topic. Why do they have to make churches like that? You'd be going along the street and you'd just see like a house with church written on the front of it, and you're like, what? And people are going in there on a Sunday for their church, going on Sunday church in a house. I don't understand it. If you're going to build a church, you build it properly, don't you? Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going home now. So, short video, boring video, not what you was expecting. But if you liked it, think about subscribing. But anyway, have a look at another one. Catch you on the next one, dudes. Take care. Oh, I might do a live stream coming up soon. I don't know yet. I was going to do one last night, but I don't get round to it. Too much stuff going on. Anyway, ciao for now.